Hey everyone, and welcome back to Grandma's Vibes, the channel where we dive deep into the wisdom of relationships, decode the unspoken language of emotions, and help you build connections that truly matter. Whether you're navigating the early stages of dating or strengthening a lifelong partnership, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Today, we're unpacking something incredibly important: understanding what women really mean when they say certain things. By the end of this video, you'll not only decode these phrases, but also learn how to recognize real connections and avoid misreading signals. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's get started. Communication is the foundation of every meaningful relationship. Yet it's often layered with subtleties that can leave us wondering, what did she really mean by that? Have you ever been in a conversation where a woman says something and you're left scratching your head? Was it just small talk? Or was there something deeper behind it? The truth is, women, like men, communicate their feelings, intentions, and level of interest in subtle ways. Words are more than just sounds. They're gateways into someone's emotional world. But the key to understanding her true intentions lies not just in what she says, but also in how she acts. In today's video, we'll break down 6 key phrases women use when they genuinely care about and want you in their lives. We'll go beyond the surface, meaning to reveal what these words signal about her emotional investment. Whether you're in the early stages of dating or in a committed relationship, knowing how to interpret these phrases will give you the clarity and confidence to navigate your interactions with women more effectively. Stick around until the end, because we're not just decoding words. We're uncovering how to recognize real connections and avoid misreading signals. Let's dive in. Phrase 1. You make me feel so comfortable. When a woman says, "You make me feel so comfortable," it might sound like a polite compliment or a casual remark about enjoying your company. But beneath the surface, these words carry profound meaning. It's not just about physical comfort. It's about emotional security. In relationships, comfort is the foundation upon which deeper connections are built. Unlike the instant excitement of attraction, comfort lingers. It draws her back to you repeatedly because it signifies trust and safety. When she feels comfortable around you, it means she can lower her guard, be herself without fear of judgment, and doesn't feel the need to impress or perform. This is rare in a world filled with uncertainty. Women crave stability, and if she tells you she feels comfortable around you, she's acknowledging something profound. She sees you as someone worth keeping. But here's the catch: comfort alone isn't enough. If she says these words, yet keeps you at arm's length, it may not indicate a deep connection. Proper emotional security requires reciprocity. Does she contribute to the comfort she enjoys, or does she expect you to sustain it alone? A woman who genuinely values your presence will show it through actions, prioritizing your time, seeking out your company, and investing in building something lasting. Phrase 2. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. When a woman turns to you and says, "I'd love to hear your opinion on this," it might seem like a casual remark. However, this phrase carries significant weight. Women don't seek the perspectives of men they don't respect or value. By asking for your input, she's signaling that your thoughts matter to her. This goes beyond making conversation. It's about intellectual trust, emotional connection, and, in many cases, attraction. A woman genuinely interested in a man doesn't just seek his presence, she seeks his mind. She craves intellectual companionship as much as emotional and physical connection. When she actively invites your thoughts into her decision-making process, she demonstrates that she sees you as someone whose judgment is worth considering. This signifies admiration, respect, and a bond that transcends surface-level attraction. However, not all inquiries are equal. Some women ask for opinions to engage, learn, and grow, while others do it for validation or attention. The key to understanding her intent lies in how she responds to your input. Does she listen attentively, process your thoughts, and apply them to her life? Or does she simply nod along, treating your words as background noise? A woman who genuinely respects and admires you will challenge your ideas, push back when needed, and engage in meaningful discussions that enrich both parties. Phrase 3. I feel like I can be myself around you. When a woman says, I feel like I can be myself around you, it's a powerful statement. These words aren't said lightly or to just anyone. They signify that she trusts you enough to let her guard down, a crucial step toward genuine emotional connection. In most social settings, women adjust, filter, or soften their words and emotions to fit expectations. Maintaining this facade can be exhausting, but when she feels she can be her true self around you, it means she believes she won't face criticism or rejection for showing her unpolished, imperfect side. This is meaningful because vulnerability fosters deep emotional bonds. Pay attention to how she communicates beyond her words. Does she confide in you about things she wouldn't share with others? Does she drop the polished version of herself and show you who she truly is? Does she feel comfortable being quiet around you, knowing she doesn't have to entertain or impress? The more she reveals, the stronger the bond becomes. Trust and comfort are built through consistent behavior. Your ability to listen without judgment, offer support without trying to fix everything, and respect her emotions without making her feel weak for having them. Phrase 4. What are your plans this weekend? When a woman asks, what are your plans this weekend? It might seem like casual conversation, but this seemingly innocent question is often loaded with deeper meaning. Women don't ask such things without intention. More often than not, it's a subtle probe, a way to gauge your availability, priorities, and willingness to take the lead in planning something with her. The way you respond matters more than you think. Simply listing your schedule can make you sound routine or predictable. Saying you're completely free might lower your perceived value. Instead, keep a slight air of mystery while demonstrating confidence and decisiveness. For example, say, I have a few things lined up, but what do you have in mind? Or, I might be able to fit in something interesting. What are you thinking? What follows her question reveals her interest level. If she responds by suggesting something specific, adjusting to your availability, or hinting that she'd like to see you, it's a strong sign she's genuinely interested in spending time together. On the flip side, if she asks but makes no effort to turn it into a plan, her interest level is likely low. A confident man recognizes lukewarm interest and moves on, valuing his time and energy. Phrase 5. I don't want you to misunderstand me. When a woman says, I don't want you to misunderstand me, she's not just clarifying a statement, she's revealing an underlying concern. How you see her matters to her. She wants to maintain a specific image in your eyes that aligns with how she wishes to be perceived. Whether she's explaining why she canceled plans, didn't respond to a message, or reacted a certain way, the real message is the same. She values your perception of her and doesn't want to create distance between you. This concern stems from a natural psychological instinct. People, especially women, fear disconnection from those they care about. If she didn't care, she wouldn't explain. If she honestly had no interest in you, she wouldn't take the time to clarify her intentions. The effort she puts into ensuring you understand her directly reflects how much she values the relationship. However, not all explanations carry the same weight. Some women clarify sincerely, wanting transparency, while others use these words to maintain harmony without changing their behavior. Observe whether her actions align with her words. If she truly means what she says, she'll adjust her behavior accordingly. If not, she may be trying to keep the peace while avoiding accountability. Phrase 6. I really appreciate what you do for me. On the surface, I really appreciate what you do for me is a simple phrase, a polite expression of gratitude. But in the context of a relationship, these words carry significant weight. They reveal whether a woman truly values a man's efforts or merely recognizes his contributions without feeling the need to reciprocate. When spoken sincerely, appreciation is one of the strongest indicators of a woman's emotional investment. It's not just about saying thank you. It's about acknowledging effort in a way that makes a man feel seen and valued. A woman who truly appreciates a man's presence in her life doesn't take his kindness for granted. She tries to give back through words, gestures, or actions that show she recognizes the balance necessary for a healthy relationship. However, appreciation without action raises questions. If a woman repeatedly expresses gratitude but never follows up with meaningful actions, it may indicate she's using words to maintain the relationship without putting in real effort. Genuine appreciation is demonstrated, not just spoken. A woman who genuinely values a man will always find ways to show him, not just tell him. Understanding these phrases is like learning a new language of connection, but that language only holds value when spoken through actions, not just words. A woman who truly cares won't leave you guessing. She'll prove it through consistency, effort, and genuine appreciation. Relationships thrive on clarity, trust, and mutual investment, not fleeting emotions or empty promises. The key takeaway is simple. Listen to what she says, but pay closer attention to what she does. Words can be misleading, but actions always reveal the truth. A woman who values you will make you feel comfortable with her words and create an environment where you feel safe, respected, and appreciated. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed these phrases in your own experiences? How did you interpret them? And what did her actions reveal? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's build a conversation where we learn from each other's experiences and grow together. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on relationships, self-improvement, and understanding the psychology of attraction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.